I often get asked, should I be taking carotenoids? Well, let's talk about what carotenoids are and maybe how they benefit the body and those people who should be actually looking at consuming them on a regular basis. So carotenoids support eye, brain, and skin health, but new science is showing there really should be playing an important role in your longevity and your cellular protection. I find that pretty much across all ages, work, relationships, etc., that carotenoids can play a very important role. For example, older adults, we actually have reduced absorption and perhaps even lower dietary intake over time. There's a higher need for vision support, cognitive support, and overall cellular support with cellular energy in the mitochondria. Vegetarians and vegans, you actually may lack these fat-soluble absorption or ability to absorb them because of your dietary restrictions that you put yourself under. Some carotenoids like astaxanthin come from non-plant sources like algae, which make it really, an impossible thing to consume in your type of diet. Definitely, this one's an obvious one for people that have a low intake of fruit and veggies. Fruit and veggies are where these nutrients play an important role. Less than 10% of at least people in the United States, adults, meet these dietary intake, I guess we would say, or need for dietary intake of fruits and vegetables. So supplementing becomes a really important role. Athletes or active individuals, the more active you are, the more exhaust you produce. We like to call it oxidative stress or free radical damage. And we know that carotenoids play a very important role in neutralizing that oxidative stress, especially things like astaxanthin. Well, actually all of the carotenoids for that matter. So how do you integrate carotenoids into your wellness focused lifestyle? One is to pair it with whole food nutrition. Supplements should be a complement, not a replacement. So adding those colorful fruits and vegetables, the reds and yellows like blueberries for blue and raspberries or strawberries for red, you get the idea. Keep in mind that carotenoids are fat soluble, so you make sure you want to take these with a fatty food like an avocado or nuts, or maybe the food you're consuming or cooking with olive oil. Keep in mind to just prioritize your sleep and recovery. Carotenoids like astaxanthin can support cellular repair, which is actually what happens when you're sleeping. You want to stay physically active. Exercise increases metabolic demand and the need for antioxidant protection. Of course, carotenoids play a very important role in that. Don't forget about managing stress. Chronic stress increases free radical damage. So for those people who are stressed, and I feel like if you have breath in your lungs, you're definitely a stressed out individual. And then last but not least, I guess the key takeaways here, carotenoids are a deal for anyone seeking to protect their long-term health, especially as you're aging, you're maybe on a plant-based diet, or you're digitally immersed. You're into that blue light screen in front of you.